Thing you want to talk about called astral or psychic criminals. How do they take advantage of us in our dreams, and can we call ha ha ha? But I heard you mention them earlier, the astral police. Now, first of all, there are astral or psychic criminals, yes?
Yes. And they exist on the astral plane, once again, as above, so below. Just like they exist here. There are criminals who take advantage of us in our dreams, people who take advantage of us whenever we're in our astral bodies and are not fully protected, or possibly maybe we stumble into a bad neighborhood, someplace we're not familiar with, and we get out of our depth, and we can come to harm by these psychic criminals.
Yeah. I mean, like getting off on the wrong street in East L.A. You're in trouble.
South Central L.A., there you go.
Yeah, all right. So, South Central. So there really are these criminals, and they're really, but astral police, folks, come on.
Sure, and there are astral police, just like they're a replica, if you will, of the police that are here. And some people call them, and I have seen them before, and I call them the Men in Black. Almost like the Men in Black. And they come to track. Sometimes on the physical plane, they will show up to track down the astral criminals that are here terrorizing people that have come into our plane by one method or another, and to do so, to cross the veil without having a body here, is a violation of a spiritual law. And they're trying to track them down, and when they do, they take them back and put them in astral prison.
Jail.
So
you're really out of my element now. I had no idea there were MIBs on the other side. I've never seen such things, so I wouldn't know. So you could actually be saved by one of these astral police, or if they don't arrive in time, God knows what could happen to you. Probably only God.
Yeah, and you could take a scenario where something some sort of serious harm occurs to you while traveling in the astral dimension or the astral body, and some people awaken from a night terror or a terrifying dream of some sort, and they actually have marks on their body. It's unusual, but not that unusual. Yeah.
Oh no, I've heard of this. Oh no, I'm very aware. Can you do the equivalent of calling? If you're in the astral plane, can you call 911?
I would call Hugh, and you can use that vibration. Really, it's like changing the channel on your remote, because in a place of fear and darkness, it's on a frequency. Really, everything's a vibration or a frequency, as we know from quantum. That's all there is in all the universes. That's it. Period. And when we hue, we change the frequency to one of a higher vibration. Consequently, the focus shifts immediately, and we're taken out of that dark place. So,
Here, I've got it. Here we go, Art. Something that happened to me years ago just came to mind. I'm going to share it right now because it's germane to what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. About 15 years ago, I had a procedure, and so they gave me Percocet, right? Percocet, opiate narcotic. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm home from work. Michael and I, we've been together 19 years now. We're married, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm home on my little Percocet, and when you're on opiates, you're kind of in this world and you're in the astral world simultaneously. You're kind of in that twilight state. Mm-hmm. And so Michael leaves for work, okay? And he had just left. And I'm laying on the bed, and I'm in pain, so I'm really not moving. I'm not too mobile. And all of a sudden, I hear the sliding glass door close, and I thought he came back in. And then I hear someone walking down the hall, and I hear, Michael used to wear Dockers a lot of the time, and as the pant legs would rub together, you can hear the material. And so I heard what I thought was Michael walking down the hall towards me. I thought he came back in. Maybe he forgot something. And I'm laying there, half here and kind of floating, drifting in the astral, this type of thing. And all of a sudden, I hear this voice, and I feel this dark energy come over me. And in that moment, I was completely frozen. I could not move. I couldn't do anything. And I heard the voice speak to me. It was not Michael. It was not a physical being. It was an actual astral criminal, if you will. And it was coming to do me harm. And in that moment, I knew the only thing I could do, because I was frozen, literally. I could not move my body because of this dark force, that I hewed inwardly, and it immediately vanished, and I was fine.
Good.
So
well, I'm curious, though, what did this criminal say to you?
It was sexual in nature, to be quite honest with you.
Oh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Well, then I won't ask. That's all right.
It was not cool at all, Art. So, and I was frozen the whole nine. So I've had the experience personally, and I wasn't asleep while it happened, but I was in between the two states. So it's real.